Arg. What's good, y'all? All right, let's try this again. What's happening? Hey, what's going on? I did spin a block for you. I told you. I said don't hold me to it, though. I don't like the pressure. I don't like the pressure. I don't like it. There we go. Yeah, man. Go check out the videos I just posted over there on YouTube. Got some good stuff up there right now. It's jumping. It's jumping. It's jumping. I love it. So weird how weird people are. Oh, man. The shit that people be disagreeing with me on, I be like, y'all just really like to disagree. You don't know why you check. Sometimes it just be like that, man. It just be like that. Hey, men don't sacrifice themselves for their women and children, but they'll sacrifice their women and children for themselves. That's the problem, baby. Nah, I'm on TikTok right now. Solo dolo. I feel like this the one. I feel like this the one. I know this is gonna be a tough one though. But men don't be sacrificing shit. Is it too much for them to read? I don't think this is too much for them to read. It's like 12 words. Maybe 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 words. It's 18 words. They'll be all right. They can make it. They can make it through 18 words, man. Come on. It's not coming up for you. That's whack. I don't like hearing that. Oh, look at him. He won't come up and address it. This is pure grifting. I would love to hear it. Don't be scared, brother. Don't be scared, brother. Go on it, come up. Y'all like to say that weird shit. Don't be weird. Don't do it. Come on and join. The water is warm. Nah, he acting nervous. He's shy now. He's so shy that you thought he was bashful. I want to see it. Oh man, they're not gonna do it. I didn't see it. Steve's outdoors. That boy ran. Men don't see women and children as people. That's why they're okay sacrificing them. Yep. That is why. That is why. They always like yapping in the comments. I'll be like, come on up, man. God damn. I already told y'all, I blame the comments, though. They be afraid of the comments. They don't be, I don't know, because they'll yap in the comments and then y'all start lighting them up in the comments. But not everybody be lighting them up in the comments. That's the thing. But when you on stage, it's different. It's a little different. It's a little different. They'll do a bid for the homie, though. Crazy. Yeah, men love, I don't know. Men love they love the I don't know the word I'm looking for. They love what you get from the patriarchy. They love what men do for them. You know what I'm saying? In the patriarchy. So they'll definitely like defend or do something, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like do a whole bid for another nigga, which is crazy. I wouldn't do a bid for nobody. I don't know what y'all know about. I don't care what y'all talking about. I ain't doing a bid for nobody in this month. Not if I ain't had nothing to do with it. Hey, what's going on?
What do you mean that they'll sacrifice their children and look after
themselves? They will do whatever suits them, do whatever makes them happy, even if it's at the expense of their children and women.
You're saying that all men are like that, or like
nope.
Certain men are like that?
Most men are like that, yeah.
That's just your opinion, or what?
I don't know. Is it just my opinion, or can it be substantiated by?
I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I would say it just comes down to the individual.
Everything comes down to the individual, ultimately.
Right,
but
there's probably a lot of women who neglect their kids. I mean, you could find both ways that this goes. I don't think it's like a problem or like it's just like a self problem.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about what women do necessarily. I'm talking about men, and you instantly want to deflect and start talking about what women do. But yeah, I think this is pretty easy to prove, to be honest with you. But I don't know. So I don't know why. Like, where is the? How do you disagree with this? That's what I want to know.
I mean, like I said, I guess it comes down to because there is a lot of men longer.
What? Please don't come up here being weird. Let this man finish.
Women live longer.
Okay. You want to get dropped, or you want to have the conversation? I want you to talk, but I don't want you to be rude. So you came to troll, you came to talk. What you want to do?
That's not rude. No, it's a fact. Women live longer, easier lives.
Okay. Go ahead. I don't know how to say your name. What's your name? Just
gonna say Shama.
Shama. All right. What's good with you? Go ahead and finish, brother.
Yeah, so what I would say in response to that would be that it comes down to this specific individual. Like, there's a lot of men who do sacrifice themselves for their women and children.
How?
But there's also men who don't do that.
How do they do that? How do men sacrifice? They're
I guess financially, they spend all their money on,
no, they don't.
Kids. They put everyone before themselves.
Where? How? Where? That's common? What you're describing? Most men do that?
I mean, it just comes down to the individual.
No. But you have to like, let's have the conversation from this perspective. Can you say what you're saying about most people? Not everything is just individualized. That's not how society works. We're in a society, and society, it compels people to do certain things. It conditions you to do certain things. So there's no need in saying like, well, it's just the individual. Like, I get that. Ultimately, you have to be the one to pull the proverbial trigger, right? But I'm asking you, do most men do the thing you're describing? Do most men sacrifice all their money for their children and women? Do most men do that?
I don't know. I mean, do you have statistics or what?
Do you?
Do
you need statistics, or can you just have the conversation? Because you don't.
Personal experience, I would say, like what I've seen, like most of the people around me got raised correctly. I would say, and most, I guess, like, in that circumstance, yes. But based off of what I've seen, yes.
So what does it look? So what does that look like?
Like I said, like it's basically, and that's ideally what you would want is as a father, you'd want to sacrifice, right? You're putting everything, all of your self-interest, that you put that aside for your kids and for your family. That's ideally how you'd.
But you haven't seen that. That's why you're speaking about it.
That's an honorable life.
Shama,
yes, I have to.
Shama, you haven't seen it because I asked you, what have you seen? And you keep saying, ideally, this is what you would want to do. But what have you seen? And what does it look like? If you've seen it, if you've seen it, tell me what it looks like. If you've seen it, tell me what it looks like.
I don't know how to just exactly how I said it. I mean, that's not like a.
That's not what it looks like, though. Here's what I'm saying. I'm a father. I have kids. I provide all that stuff, right? I know what it looks like. I'm trying to tell you. You tell me what it looks like, though. Since you've seen it, you should be able to articulate what it looks like, because it doesn't sound like you've actually seen it before. You're saying like the way you're talking about it, you can tell you don't actually know what a sacrifice looks like. Because if you make money and you take care of your kids, you're not sacrificing for your kids. You're supposed to take care of your kids, right? How's that what are you sacrificing for them?
Well, it's like, okay, so for example, I'll tell you an example of like sacrifice for your kids. It's like,
Yee, stop coming off of mute or I got to drop you, brother.
Most people aren't gonna, they're not making a lot of money at all. They're making, mediocre income, if like jack shit income. So sacrificing is like putting your self-interest aside because you're living paycheck to paycheck and putting all of that money into your family. And then sacrificing your own interests and the things that you could do for fun, putting that aside to support your kids and support your family. That's how most people, that's how you should act. And yes, I have seen stuff like that.
But that's not what most men do, though. Most men get off of work, come home, drink a beer, watch the game, play video games, hang out with their partners on the weekends. Most men do most of the shit they was doing. Only thing they don't do when they have kids is, and women is a lot of them still cheat, but most of them just don't go out and chase women every weekend. But the rest of the shit they pretty much do. They get more time than the woman. Like even if the man and the woman work about the same, the woman is going to do more labor in the home, right? So what is the man doing while the woman is doing that labor? Doing what the fuck he wants to do. A man gets a man in an egalitarian in a egalitarian relationship, right? Where the man is actually helping out. He gets a extra month every year. He gets a month of time to himself. That's the difference in a relationship. Men don't sacrifice shit. They don't sacrifice their time. They don't sacrifice their bodies. They don't sacrifice shit for women or children. You never see, you don't see it. A man going to work, he would go to work anyway. Unless you're saying men won't, which also is weird. There are a lot of men who wouldn't work if they didn't have a woman or a child, which that's fucking nuts. But there are a lot of men who wouldn't work if they didn't have a child.
That's not nuts.
That's not nuts to not work if you don't have a woman or a child in a world where you need money.
How, bro? There's like motivation centers in our brain, right?
To eat is not a motivating thing for you in your brain.
To reproduce. And your brain can.
I'm not talking about to reproduce. You don't have kids.
You need to get resources. That's the point. Like
for you need to get resources for yourself.
Yes, but also for a woman to reproduce. It's not crazy that men are more motivated to work because of women.
Oh, I didn't say no. That's not what I said. See, I didn't say that. I said men aren't motivated to work when they don't have a woman. Not that they're more motivated. There are men who literally, they're like, I don't have a woman, I'm not working. I'm not going to school. I'm not like.
That's just a loser. I mean,
I think we have that.
I don't care what you call it. Who cares what you call it? I don't care what you call it.
Can you be surprised though that because I think that trend is happening like globally, or not globally, but more.
It is happening globally. It is happening globally. You
can't be surprised and be like, I wonder why they wouldn't work. Like
I can be surprised. Why wouldn't you work? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like we live in the United States. It's like the most opportunity anyone can possibly have.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. Just stop. You don't know what you're talking about. It's not.
What is? What country is
it? Any Scandinavian country, France, the UK, There's many countries that have more upward mobility than
UK?
America.
What are you talking about? What are you even saying? The UK? The UK is like worse.
The
than
UK is not worse than us when it comes to upward mobility. You could go fucking look it up. For developed countries, America is in the middle of the fucking pack. Middle bottom towards the pack. You don't know what you're talking about.
So you're saying you're simply.
I'm just stating facts. I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you what the fucking facts say. You think that America has all this upward mobility. It doesn't. America isn't the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get out of the fucking 5th grade fucking history class. Grow up, bro. We are grown adults now. We know that America is not the land of opportunity. We know that. Get over it.
It is.
It's not. It's a fucking lie. It's a farce. You can go peddle that shit to somewhere else. Not to me though.
How is it not?
I just told you it's not. Statistically, it's not. I just said how it's not. I just said that upper mobility in America. If you are born poor, you are more than every other country, more than any developed country, damn near in the world. If you are born poor, you will die poor in America. If you are born poor, you will die poor in America, right? If you are born middle class, you will die poor in America. If you are born wealthy, you probably gonna die poor. Like that shit is a known thing, bro. That is fucking easily tracked. Easily tracked. No debate. So I don't want to hear it. That's not the point. You don't make a different point. The UK is better than America when it comes to this. Move around. You don't have a point, Shama. Bet. Bet. Nope. You show me. You made the point. I just refuted it. You don't have any evidence. Why do I have to show anything to you? You don't know shit. You haven't looked it up. This shit is crazy. Hold on, wait. Even it don't matter. I don't even know if he's Caucasian. But the funniest thing is to hear.
The way he talking shit, you know he Caucasian.
He might be. But the thing is that's funny about this is you just said that you made this statement, this definitive statement that America is the best for opportunity, and I said it's not. So you to refute me, you should have already said no. I've seen the numbers. This is what the numbers have said, but you never said that because you've never actually seen anything that has told you that. You've only heard dummies tell you that. And all I did, hold on. And all I did, this is not the conversation. I'm just walking him down this line real quick. Y'all don't comment. And then all I said was, that's not true. The studies prove otherwise. So why the fuck do I got to prove anything? You need to prove it. You prove to me. Here, I'll ask you a question. Shama, you can get off the UK's dick. Let me ask you a question. Honestly, this is all I want to know. Have you actually read a study that said that America was the best country for upward mobility and opportunities in all the developed countries? I'm just asking. I'm giving you the chance to be honest. Have you ever actually read a study that said that?
Yes.
You have? Okay. When? Where? When?
Fucking computer. A computer in front of me.
Okay. So you read that study? Okay. I call bullshit because the studies don't say that. So I call bullshit on that. But whatever though. I'm not. I'll take it.
So is it super difficult? Why are there?
Hold on. Don't pivot. Hold on. Don't Shama. Don't pivot. Don't pivot. Why do people want to come here from places that are
American dream to be fucking actor to do something?
People come here from first world countries. They come here from like India and China. They come here from.
You think
India's not a first world country?
Yeah, you think India? Wait, first of all, we don't use terms like first world. You think India is a developed country?
Okay, let's say it's not. That's a big country.
It's not. It's not a developed country. Big is irrelevant. First of all, second of all, just because America might be better in some way, shape, or form than another country, you don't know those people's motivators to come here. So stop assuming that it's.
No one from America's going to.
You don't know the people who are coming over here from China. They're not poor, bro. They come over here with fucking degrees. They come over here with money. They come over here to go to. Shut up. Hey, hold on, man. Y'all used to being on somebody else's panel. I can see. Y'all don't know how to fucking be quiet. Chinese people come to America and pay for educations like cash. Like they got like their parents who send them over here. They are not coming over here on some boat in the middle of the night. They're coming over here on a fucking plane. They're flying in. They have money a lot of times. And the ones you're talking about, just to be clear, there are different Chinese people. There are different Indian people. There are different. Not every person that's coming over here is broke, starving, hoping to fucking luck up on the American dream, bro. And the ones that are, if you have to think, how can you come? How much money does it cost to fly to another country? What is the flight?
They got bread. I've seen the tuition rates for international students.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So stop with the
point is though.
You don't have no point, bro.
The point is you're not going to China for the economic opportunity, learning the
more Americans don't go to China because they can't fucking speak Mandarin. And we've been propagandized to think, hold on. There are a few reasons why Americans don't go to other countries. One of them is because we don't speak the languages in other countries, and B, we don't. We are told that America is the best. So why would you want to leave America? You're told America is the best. You're told it's the land of opportunity or whatever, and then you realize at some point in time when you educate yourself, oh, it's really not. America is really fucking crazy. So that's what's really going on, bro. Y'all really don't know what's happening. But that is so far off topic. I really don't care to keep having that discussion. Yeah, I don't care.
We have a border problem.
Yeah, I don't care, Yee. If you want to talk your fucking Republican right-wing politics, there are other lies for that. I'm not.
No.
I'm not the person.
You got privileges. You can talk like that. I'm not trying to talk right-wing.
You are. You literally. That is a right-wing talking point that we have border.
I'd rather talk about men.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about the topic.
And I think they do sacrifice.
How?
Their bodies, stress. Honestly, I do agree. They don't sacrifice perfectly. And honestly, I think most of the problems is men just can't handle their wives. That's the truth.
What do you mean?
Sacrifice, even if they're doing it wrong. Like,
what do you mean?
Physically.
What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean they can't handle their wives? What does that mean?
For real, what you were talking about? They don't know what they're doing.
What does that mean? Be specific.
They don't know how to lead. They don't know how to do anything, right?
Why do men need to lead?
Because that's how the world was built. That was the model.
Who built the world?
Men.
Okay, so why do men need to lead? We're going around in circles.
Because since we're going away from it, everyone is breaking up, and everything's like super complex.
That's not what happened. Bruh, what? Do you know? Do you know why? Do you know when women started to get divorced from men?
60s and 70s.
And what happened? And what happened in the 60s and 70s?
Acid and orgies. Call it Woodstock. That's what happened.
No, they weren't. They weren't even.
We can say this.
They weren't married. Yee. Those were kids. Those were the kids. They weren't married. They were children. They were teenagers. They weren't married. So when did women start to leave men? That's what I'm asking you.
I'll say right in between the 30s. I thought that was when they.
No. Later, it's around the time. But okay. And why did women start to leave men?
Because
Brooklyn, be quiet, please. Brooklyn, let Yee respond, please, brother.
They felt emancipated. They didn't feel trapped, and they thought the grass was greener. But if you look at today,
it is greener.
Everyone is breaking up.
I know, so but the grass. A, hold on, wait. A, that's not true. B, the grass was and is actually greener. But women are single childless women are happier than married women with children. So the grass is actually greener. They don't think it's greener. It is fucking greener.
Doesn't that just mean women think they're happier?
No, that's stupid.
Actually,
that's dumb. You don't think you're happier. You either are or you aren't. If you think you're happier, you are happier. Because what else is happiness but a thought or a feeling?
I'm saying women are being delusional about their own state.
I don't think you know what the hell you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Look at the rates of them on psychiatric meds.
Do you know why women go get do you know why they are on more meds than men?
Because their genetics and the way
they're
wired.
That's not why.
More anxiety.
That's not why. You know why? You know why more women are on meds than men? That's not the answer.
Something to do with men inflicting the anxiety on women.
Nope, that's not even it either. The reason why more women are on meds than men is because they go to the fucking doctor and go get checked out more. That's why. If more men went, you sound like you should be on meds. I need to be on meds too for my ADHD. Brooklyn, I don't know what you, but like you sound like you need to go to therapy and you might end up on some meds. Like your brain is not functioning all the way right now, right? So I'm just being honest. Like if more men went to the doctor, you would end up on meds too. But you don't want to go. Now, I'm off. If you want to argue that the West is putting everybody on meds, that is a different discussion. I'm with that. Like I'll hear you out on that too. But I'm just saying the reason why more women are on meds than men is because women go get checked out more than men. That's it. That's just the same thing with the STI rate or whatever. Oh, look at all these women getting STIs because they're the ones getting checked. The way men get checked for STIs is they wait for their woman to get checked. But you can't do that with mental health. Men, you can't wait for your woman to go get checked for her mental health. Then she come back with a bag full of meds, and then you don't vicariously get reap the benefits of that. Only way for you to get that is for you to go get meds yourself and you to go get checked out yourself. But men don't actually think anything is wrong with them. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
When you said
go ahead, Yee. Hold
on. The West on meds, yeah, but it's 2 and 2. Women being kind of pawned off, and they're pulling and playing on the anxiety of women. This is just
what.
80% of advertising is toward women. They're going to see these pill commercials. Women are going to fret more about this stuff.
Why do you think 80% of advertising is geared towards women?
Because women hold the credit card. It may not be in her name, but they hold the credit card.
What does that mean, though?
It means women are going to be the consumers of
media. But think about it. No. Think about it more deeply. You're thinking about it through the lens of misogyny. You're trying to say like you have all these misogynistic talking points. Think about it logistically. Why would if you're an advertiser and you're trying to sell a product, right? And you acknowledge, hold on, Yee.
The more sensitive side.
Hold on, no, that's dumb. That doesn't make sense. So, because men are fucking huge consumers. So here's the thing. So you want
ask the NBA about it. They've gone woke. It's
all right, yeah. I told you I don't care to do. You could take that Trump shit somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. So what I'm saying is the reason why women are targeted by ads is because they are the ones who are actually taking care of everybody, i.e. sacrificing. They are the ones that's actually sacrificing themselves. Men don't. If men were actually sacrificing, they would be the ones getting advertised to because they would be the ones actually taking care of everybody, right? The reason why women buy so much shit on paper, like women are consumers. The reason why women are the consumers is because women are taking care of everybody. They're buying the groceries for everybody. They're buying the clothes for the children. They're buying their husband's shirts. That's why women are the largest consumers. It's not because women actually are more addicted to consumption than men are, because I think men are way bigger consumers. I know men are way bigger consumers when it comes to spending their money on themselves or things that are not needed, on luxury items. Men are way bigger consumers, right? Yeah, somebody said gambling more, we drink more, like we use smugs more than women, illicit smugs. Like men are way bigger consumers.
Set aside a certain amount of the resources for the potential wife. That's wired in. Men are always going to save more because they're going to be like, oh, I need to save this for my family.
No, women are better at saving. Men are not. That's crazy.
You could say men are being not optimizing the way they could do things, sure, but not sacrificing themselves. They live longer. Most men
live longer than women in Yee.
No, it's like
Yee, you're wrong. Yee, you are wrong. Married men live longer than married women. You're wrong.
Married men live longer than married women.
Yeah, see? You should look stuff up.
I don't know if I've seen the update. I don't know.
Of course you haven't. Married women live longer than married men. Married men live longer than married women, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I said men living longer than women. You see how you like weaseled it in?
No, we're talking about women and men in relationships. Think about it, Yee. We're not talking about women in general. Women outside of relationships live longer than men, right? Women in relationships, men and women in relationships, men live longer than women because women are actually the fucking ones sacrificing. Men are not. Men are just sucking the women dry.
I don't know if I buy that.
I'm sure you don't, Yee.
And if men are living longer, I would think it's just because
You haven't even took 2 seconds to process it, and you're already trying to find a dumbass argument for it. First, you don't believe it, but if it's true, it's because of some dumbass shit. Like, stop, bro. Stop. Just take some time and think about the shit. Stop always talking.
So some
you're intercepting my
these women can't even handle half the shit these women go through.
That's fact. Teresa said, tell him to peep men's self-deletion rates. Yeah. Isn't it a loneliness epidemic out here?
Yeah, and that goes in with the men not working. If there's no woman, it's not loser. Like, if you have a society and the men have no dating prospects, you can't be like the men.
What do you mean they don't have dating prospects? There's tons of dating prospects. There are more women than men. What do you wait?
I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as people say, but there are a lot of dudes who are just cooked. And I would say that's true. And everyone knows this. And society can't really function that way. Right?
Okay.
So it's kind of this thing of like, I feel like most men are being workhorses in general in their relationship.
No,
they're not being like the leader at the same time.
How are you a workhorse?
I feel like it's more like men. I don't know. I think it's over for a lot of dudes. And I think society is kind of like, they're not saying this, but.
Are you in a relationship right now,
They're punishing men for not being Drake. Don't get hung up on the name.
That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean? They're punishing men for not being Drake.
What put the woman in that position, though?
No, hold on. I want to hear. God damn, this shit is like talking to a special needs class. Yee, what do you mean by women just want to be like, or where the society is punishing men for not being like Drake? What are you talking about? What does that mean?
Well, if we agree, and you said it earlier, women have more cachet, more rights, more power, blah, 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 so they can raise the standards. Again, if you stay with me, if you're related to men having no dating prospects, it makes sense.
So you think that the scores of women who historically would date regular men all day long, you're saying that now they only want to be with a Drake?
I don't even think that, like, Drake doesn't even need to DM her for the relationship to end.
I got you. Hold on. Yee.
From the TV.
I get that you are attracted to Drake, but I'm saying, why do you think, no, for real, y'all got to stop projecting, bro. No, the example is the man you're attracted to.
You drew in that thing, though.
I'm telling you like, brother, it's okay. We all got celebrity crushes, right? So what I'm saying is,
my nails painted. I don't know why you're talking.
I know, but hey, hold on. You don't have your nails painted, but yet out of you and me, you the one talking like a man that likes other men. See what I'm saying? So obviously your nails being painted ain't got nothing to do with being masculine, because you saying the most feminine shit I could think of. Talking about women here's what I'm saying, and hear me out. When you say stuff like women want a dude like Drake, when if you talk to women, they will tell you that they don't even like motherfuckers like Drake. Right? I know Drake. It ain't that he's zesty. That's not what it is. They don't like Drake because Drake is a womanizer and a fuckboy. That's why they don't like Drizzy, right?
But I mean the archetype. I mean the money.
So you just said, but I know you could have said a wealthy man, but you said Drake specifically, which to me signals that you actually like Drake, not the women.
No. I'm using what society deems as acceptable, and I'm saying a famous dude who's conventionally looked at like this certain way.
Yes, I think you're a homosocial. That's what I'm saying. Not a homosexual. I think you're a homosocial.
I don't know about that.
You do. You for real.
Definitely no homo, and I'm barely socializing, so I'd have to say
that's not what it is. You should go look up the definition. But you are a homosocial. You're not a homosexual. I'm not saying you're sexually attracted to men. You are attracted to the male gaze, though, right? You idolize men with money, power, and status in society, and you yourself want to be those men. So you want so that you can get the gratification that comes. Hold on, you want that gratification that comes with being a Drake from men, not from women, right? Because you use the women as a pawn to gain more attention from men. You want the respect of men. So yeah, you will get you a woman, right? You will get you the baddest shit you can find, no doubt about it. but you want to parade her around town. You want everybody to see, I got the baddest chick in the world.
No, dude, I'm poor, but any girlfriend I ever have, we just chill in the basement. Just parade her around, bro. What are you talking about? You're just saying
Chilling in the basement is wicked. Shali said the lights don't come on in ye house. Bush one. Wow, this is crazy. All right, go ahead, Brooklyn. You've been patient, brother. I gotta let you get in here.
I'm just listening to you guys, man. It's crazy, bro.
What you think about the prop, brother?
Yo, women go through more shit than men, man. You know what I mean? They can carry a lot of shit that we cannot carry, man.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think about
that? Say what he's saying, man. Please, man.
I don't know what kind of women
I don't know what kind of women you dealing with, bro.
Thank you for the prescription, but I thought we were talking about these concepts on abstract. I didn't know we were going in on my personal life.
I'm not.
You interrupted for no reason when I said what I said. Nothing I said is even false, really.
Yes, it is. Almost everything you said was false. What do you mean?
Most men are workhorses.
They're not. Most men are not actually workhorses.
Desire in every single way. That's what I mean when I say Drake.
Most
the money and the social approval.
Hold on, wait. So most men are workhorses, right? But make it make sense. When a woman makes more money than a man, she comes home and does more labor in the home than the man. When a woman works more than a man, she comes home and does more labor than the man in the home. That is the definition of a workhorse. A workhorse is not a man who works 50 hours a week outside the home and 3 hours a week inside the home, right? A workhorse is a woman working 45 hours a week outside the home and coming home and doing 15 hours a week in the house. That's a workhorse.
We're talking about relationships, right? Why not
yes.
talk about relationships that work? Woman making more money than the man, she's out. Like what? You're talking about relationships where she's ready to bounce. You're talking about relationships that don't work.
Wait, what? You didn't hear what I said.
You said, how can men be sacrificing if women are earning more than their partner and coming home and doing the domestic work?
Yeah.
How?
So why would a woman, so,
you can't count that.
Yeah, I know. And I just gave you the reason why, and you glanced over it because you're listening to respond and not to understand. So the reason why a lot of times women, when they make more money than their man, the relationship ends is because she is not getting anything out of it. She's not even being provided for, and she's doing the majority of the labor in the house. Who the fuck is signing up for that? A man ain't. Ain't no man. You don't know one man personally. You've never seen it before. You've never seen one man be the breadwinner, work more hours outside the home just to come home and work more hours in the home. You've never seen it before.
That's the whole concept of simps and the epidemic.
You don't know what a simp. What's a simp? What's a simp? Quickly.
A simp is basically doing everything and getting ran amok on by the woman.
A simp is doing a simp. So women are simps.
No, I'm saying you're saying no man would take a bad deal.
I'm telling no. Listen to what I'm saying. Hold on, Yee. Listen to what I'm saying. I just described what women do. So are you saying women are simps? Or only men are simps?
You said this is what women do, and then
sir, I know what I said. I'm asking you.
To clarify, and then you said women or no man would take that deal.
No man is taking that, but women take that deal all the time. That's my point.
There's some science nerd working 50 hours and coming home and doing the fucking laundry. Really, bro?
Say it again.
There's not some science nerd doing his corporate job for 50 hours, then coming home and doing the laundry.
Why are you asking me? I told you you've never seen it. I've never seen it.
You said no man would ever do that.
They're not. You're just making up scenario. I just told you. Bro, I've never seen it, and you've never seen it. Brooklyn ain't never seen it. So what is you talking about?
The fact that we have a literal word called simp to define this phenomenon.
That's not what a simp is. That's not what a simp is, by the way.
They're being dumbasses, sure, but you're stretching it.
That's not what a simp is. A simp typically, people don't describe people in a marriage or whatever as a simp. Typically, what you describe as a simp is you want to gain access to a woman, right? Typically her body. That's usually what it is. So you simp, you do whatever you can. You let her run all over you, like you said, right? Until you get access to her body. Once she gives you access to her body, you typically stop simping. Simping is another way of describing love bombing. That's all it is. You're just love bombing her. You're just giving her all this attention, and you're a yes man, and you're buying her or whatever. As soon as she gives you what you want, you run. If you're in a committed relationship,
that doesn't happen though, because women are dating up. Just like they want more money, they're not going to date someone more than them.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a girlfriend before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because you said my girlfriend chills with me in the basement. Are those girls dating up?
Are they dating up? Yes, that's the whole reason they'd even be with me.
How are they dating up when you are poor in a basement?
Because, who said that?
You said that. Now you're going to say that's not you?
I said I was poor in the basement.
Yes.
I said I was in the basement.
You said you were poor. You literally said you were poor. Watch.
You said you was in the basement with your girl.
Nope. He said he was poor too. He said he was poor. He said, I'm poor. You said it when I was talking about Drake. And then later on, you said, well, my girlfriends, they just come over and chill with me in the basement. That's what you said.
Right. I did actually say that, yes.
Yeah, I know what you said. I listened. And that's what you said. So are those girls dating up?
That's the only reason they'd stay with me, yeah.
You don't have anything, sir. You're contradicting yourself. You don't have anything.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh.
You live in it. You have no resources. You are poor. They are not dating up. You are poor. You have no resources.
Materials? And
you don't have material. You are poor. What materials do you have? A fucking ball of yarn? What do you have to offer a woman financially?
What's your point?
That
you live with your parents?
Hold on.
We're going in on my personal life. I just want to get to the point.
Hold on, Yee. You said that women date up, right? That's y'all go to all the time, right? Cool. I'm saying if women actually dated up, why would you ever have a chance with any woman? You don't have any resources.
So you did the whole social, sexual, and then now you're evaluating me, and like no woman would pick you. Really?
I'm based on what you're saying. It's not me saying it, bro. I'm just helping you understand that what you're saying is a fucking lie, and you know it. Because if women were actually dating up,
going in on my personal life. I didn't know we were doing that.
Sir,
we can do that. We can.
Hold on, wait, Yee. Hold on, brother. Hold on. If you are mentioning your personal life, I can and will use it. This is like a court of law. First of all. Second of all, if you say something that is a clear contradiction to something you have said before, I also can use it. And that's what I'm doing right now. You said that all these women dating up. So I asked you, have you ever had a girlfriend, to which you already knew the answer because you said you did. And you said that girlfriend comes over and kicks it with you in the fucking basement, which means you don't have your own place, because who the fuck kicks it in their own basement? You don't have your own house. You don't have, and you said you were poor. So you were poor in a basement. And I asked you,
funny reach. No,
how is this a fucking reach?
Because you said you're the guy that wants to parade his girl around town. You're a homosexual. You want to parade your girl and show her off. I said you are. I said you. Yes. No. Anytime I got a girlfriend, we chilled in the basement.
In the basement. Yep.
Parading her around outside.
I got you. Yep. I got you. But then 2 minutes later, you said the thing that contradicted that was all these women are dating up. Which to me,
yes. Well, let's call it what it is. Is a woman going to say, "Hey, you can hit, but I think you're below me"? No.
What? That happens every day.
No. These women so-called realize it 3 weeks later.
Because they realize it three.
You're telling me you've seen a woman? She's like, he's a loser. I'm gonna fuck him.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? But she thinks she's better than him.
Yeah, most women know they're better than us.
Question.
So what does that make them if a loser is hitting her?
Empathetic.
Let's call it both ways.
Empathetic. What do you want to call her? I call her empathetic. Because if you want to, hold on, wait. Before you try to demean those women, think about it. You want vagina. You never would have gotten vagina if she wouldn't have settle for you or let your loser ass hit, right? So before you disparage the women that let you hit, I want you to stop and think about it. Think about it real hard. Make your eyes cross and everything. Think about that shit for a second. Okay, so I know that I probably never deserved a fucking stitch of vagina in my fucking life, but I got some. I call that fucking charity work.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
What do you mean by dating up?
He talking about financially.
If he talking about dating up and he's talking about the girls that's with him, how is they dating up if they're in the basement with him?
That's what I said, brother. You just caught on to that, Brooklyn. That's literally what I've been saying this whole time, sir.
I'm just listening to you guys. He ain't making no damn sense.
That's literally what I said. Exactly.
If she gonna date up, that means she'll get somebody that got their own house, their own car.
Exactly.
6 figures or whatever. That's dating up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. How are the women dating up? How are the women dating up when he has women that he brings to his mama's and daddy's basement with his minimum wage job?
That's bringing them down.
Exactly. Now, Brooklyn, we here with it, brother. We here with it. Okay.
That's what I'm listening to, but he ain't making no goddamn sense.
We here with it. Now we all see, right? Tonight just said, hold on.
That's like me being the CEO and getting a girl that's working at motherfucking Burger King. If I'm dating up or I'm dating down.
You definitely dating down. Let me read this real quick. Tonight said, why do y'all fight so hard against new info? Why are y'all so opposed to new and more accurate info? Because they would have to change their whole worldview. Oza said he is the final boss of diabolicalism. 2 on him. Lynn said, I want to come up and talk to him. He gone. He ran, y'all, just so y'all know.
He ran, of course.
He ran. Tonight just
the wicked flee with no man pursue
it. Damn, look at him dropping the accurate church bars. Tonight just said, do they come to the basement or do you drag them down here? God damn. Tonight just said, do they come to the basement or do you drag them down there? Yeah. God damn. God damn. She said y'all was dragging them down there. Hey, Brooklyn, brother, I appreciate you coming up, famo. I'm gonna rotate. I got some people in the queue. Yeah, we looking for the disagreeers, the naysayers, y'all. Come on. Help a brother out. If you agree, fall back for a minute. Bag back. If you agree, bag back. I'm just gonna let you know for right now. It ain't really cooked. We ain't really cooking yet. We looking for detractors. There you go. Detractors only. Bag back, y'all. Bag back. If you agree, come on up. If you disagree, come on up. We gonna see what it is. People keep jumping in the thing. Every time I let somebody up, they not in there though. That shit crazy. They're not coming up to the in the thingy thing. I see a lot. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of agreeers in the queue. I don't really want, we ain't really looking for the agreeers right now. We got to get the live jumping. When we get the ops, then we'll bring in the, nah, we don't like pretend ops. Only serious ops. That man ran though. That man fleed. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That man flew. I'm guessing if you stay, hey man, if you still in the box, I'm assuming. Gyra, what's good with you?
Hold on, baby. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about Christmas in a little bit. I'm sorry. I got my kids here.
You good? What's going on with you?
I just wanted to offer my perspective that some men are really willing to sacrifice.
Some men are, but this is about men in general. Most men in general. Yeah, most men aren't.
Because I've met 2 types of men.
Mm-hmm. Only 2?
There's the one who's playing games, and then there's the one who knows what they want. Mm-hmm. So when I was married to my husband, it was never even an argument who does the dishes, who does this, and and he will work from 6 a.m. to 6 or 7 at night, and that was never even an issue. He sacrificed. He did whatever he had to do. And for some men to say that they won't even go to work, even if they don't have.
You cut out there.
That's disgraceful, because we're literally given a gift to live with each other and love each other every single day and create beautiful memories and moments with each other. And you just throw it, we're real people, we're real souls, and people literally just treat each other like we ain't nobody. And if you're not willing to sacrifice even for the smallest person, what does that say about you? People up here arguing about, just women, men. We all need the same thing from each other. And so I feel like either you're playing games or you know what you want.
Are you currently married still?
No, I'm actually widowed 2 years.
That's what I figured. Some told me that's what it was. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, and that's good. I think that's awesome that you got to experience that. How long were you guys together?
We were together for 10 years.
Nice. So you got to, 10 years is good, right?
Yes. And he was a little older than me. And so I got an opportunity to learn so much about even being a woman,
What do you mean?
What I mean is when a man takes down that mask and that veil and he shows you how innocent he is and how he wants to be loved, you have to submit to that as a woman, because
submit.
It's just something so powerful. It's a partnership. It's an agreement that happens. It's not about paper. It's about understanding that we sharing a life together. This is our only life we get together. We want to make the most out of this. It's not about who has what. It's not about who's bringing what to the table. It's not about none of that. We share everything, literally. And people I don't know what it is. It's like they don't like each other anymore. They're listening to social media, listen to what other people have to say. Yes, we're all going through our personal, things with each other. But if that person doesn't have the same vision of sacrifice with you, then,
What if it's not? Let me offer a different perspective. What if it's not? Hey, Rico Q, I think you got to cut your camera on real quick or something like that. It's you cycling. You got to cut your camera on and off real quick. What if that's not what's happening? What if it's not that people are? We got a crazy echo. What if that's not what's happening? What if it's not that people are being tricked by social media, but more women are being educated? They're able to spot abusive tendencies in men way easier.
Yes, I believe that. But I also believe that people, their own selfish wants and desires that they don't actually have the balls to live like or be like, so they hide and say that, oh, I want a relationship, or I want this, just to say, just to feel something or make me feel better for the moment, temporary. And they make this commitment that they don't know what it even is. They just see it everywhere, so they just want to imitate it.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are they trying to?
I'm saying like a real relationship that requires sacrifice. We say it all the time, but do you really have those intentions with that person? No. So
I think I don't think you should. I think that the more people work together, the less they would have to sacrifice. So if you have two people in a relationship that are equally yoked and not in a relationship where a woman is submitting to a man and a man and all that weird shit, is just people are just helping each other. I don't think anybody needs to. I don't think you would really need to sacrifice much, to be honest with you.
And it ends up not even feeling like sacrifice. It's just, it feels like, this is a life we're creating together.
Go ahead, Rico. I want to make sure Rico get a chance to speak. Are you good? Your phone was.
Somebody said I submitted to him because I was a child.
I don't know.
You don't even, just because I look young, just because I'm blessed to look young does not mean I was a child.
Gyro, hold on, man. I'm not responding to the comments. If you want to respond to the comments, you are free to do so in the comments.
I just thought that was really weird.
I know, but
people on here are so weird.
Hold on, Gyro.
Anyway, I'm gonna digress. I have to take care of my children.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Have a good night. Rico, you gotta. Oh, hold on. Let me hit Rico off mute. I don't know if he know he on mute.
Yeah, I got it now.
Yeah, you good. What's good with you?
Yeah, I was on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She was like, she was a little bit all over the place, but she made some good, valid points.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as black men, we gotta definitely stay with the women. A lot of us be going off course and not doing our duty and doing our part. You know, I just call, to check in because at the end of the day, I like the part. I like the, what you got going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm new, so I'm like, let me tap in and then speak and comment, make on a comment too. Because at the end of the day, as black men, as men in general,
mm-hmm.
And women too, a relationship it's a serious thing. It's a real serious business for me, rather. I know.
Yeah. What do you think?
Speak about with anybody.
What do you think about the prompt?
You said what?
What do you think about the prompt?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. All right. Yeah. Men is I don't agree with. I think that depends on just the person.
Mm-hmm.
In general, I don't know. I don't think men. I think a lot of men sacrifice themselves for their women and children or whatever the case may be. Some people don't. That's vice versa too. The women don't sacrifice themselves for their men.
Yes, they do.
And their children, but that's what I'm saying.
Women do though. But women do. We know women do, but men don't.
No, I'm just flipping what you got in the backdrop on.
No, I know. I'm saying, but women do though. So you can't just flip it. You could say it doesn't make it true. Like women actually do sacrifice themselves.
I'm just flipping it around.
Yeah.
I'm just playing devil advocate with it.
No, I know. The devil doesn't need an advocate though. So why do you think? Right. But so I'm saying that men actually don't sacrifice for their women and children. They will sacrifice their women and children for their own happiness though. But they won't. But they will. But they don't sacrifice for their women and children. Right. So they'll cheat, which is you're sacrificing your woman and your children. Right. Right. They will neglect their family to fulfill their own personal needs. Like they will neglect their kids so they can play video games. They'll neglect their kids so they could go out and drink with their buddies. They'll neglect their wife in bed sexually. They'll where do men sacrifice? Because they go to work. Everybody has to go to work. Outside of work and a job, where do men sacrifice in a relationship? I would love to know.
Men sacrifice a lot. It just depends on the type of man you are.
I know. Give me the example of it though. Give me the example of it. What does it look like?
What you mean? What does it look like?
How are men?
Action.
I know, but how are men? See, I can give you the example of how women sacrifice. Women sacrifice their bodies to have kids. They sacrifice their time because they're the ones that predominantly take care of the kids. They sacrifice their mental health because they take on the majority of the mental labor and emotional labor in the household and in the relationship. Those are ways in which women sacrifice for their men and their children. Now, can you give me examples of how men sacrifice for their women and children? Oh, they sacrifice their careers.
Shit in the streets. People do shit in the streets. People do shit people do things many different ways. People sacrifice or make decisions, based on whatever the situation may be. But men do sacrifice too. That's vice versa. That go both ways.
I know. Don't tell me that, man. Rico.
I'm giving you an example.
You're not.
Street
That's,
shit.
what does that mean?
Sacrifice against their lives. men sacrifice. There's plenty of things. So
Where?
What you saying? Men don't sacrifice?
How are men in the streets sacrificing for their women and children? If you're in the streets, you ain't doing it for yourself. You do. I mean, if you're in the streets, you're not doing it.
I'm just saying, but don't
Hold on, Rico.
They making a sacrifice.
Rico, if you're in the streets, you're not sacrificing for your women and children. If you're in the streets, you're not sacrificing for your women and children. I don't know what to tell you. That is my proof that men don't sacrifice.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But you saying it like men don't sacrifice at all.
They don't. I'm asking you how they do it, and you can't tell me. You just keep saying that they do it. I'm like, okay, tell me how they do it then. Tell me how they do it so I can know.
All right. You figure it out. I guess you know your listeners and the viewers, maybe they could figure out how men sacrifice. I don't know. You know, all these examples you want, I live life, so I don't know.
I just asked for one example.
I make sacrifices.
How do you make sacrifices?
Besides work, that's it's different,
Okay. How do you make sacrifices? You said you make sacrifices. Huh?
We don't know either. That's what they commented on. Why do women want to do the work? That's they comment on. Why is that?
Hold on, Rico. I'm not reading the comments. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you said that you sacrifice. Because you can't. You're not really giving me how men sacrifice in general.
What do you sacrifice?
Why are you asking me? I'm the one that said men don't sacrifice shit. I didn't say I did. I'm asking you. Said you did. So what do you sacrifice?
Why you say that? Why do you say that?
Why do I say what?
Why you say men don't sacrifice? Why you feel?
Because they don't. Because I don't have any examples of it. I want you to tell me what are the examples.
Okay, you don't have any examples of it. Okay.
I don't. Give me the examples. How do men sacrifice?
Nah, just asking.
Huh?
It's been me. Hold on, my phone is acting up.
Hmm.
Let me fix this. I don't know what's wrong with it. Hold on.
Come on tonight.
I'm here.
Yeah.
No, yeah. All right. I'm back. Nah, it was on for a second.
You good?
It's a new phone, so it's a little messed up. Yeah. But yeah, man. I just cause good topic talk about. Chop it up. I like this.
I'm trying to talk about it, brother. That's why I'm asking you the question.
Yeah, I know.
Can you give me a so Rico, hold on. So I've asked you, hold on, Rico. Hold on, brother. I've asked you this question 4 to 5 times now, right? But you've been adamant that men sacrifice. And all I've been asking you to do is give me an example of how men sacrifice. And you have yet to be able to do so. So is it safe to hold on, Rico, please don't interrupt me. Okay. So is it safe to assume that you actually know men don't sacrifice shit? Now, that was a question. That was for you to answer. Is it safe for me to assume that Rico actually knows men don't sacrifice shit? Is that safe to assume now?
It may be safe to assume, but I think I just think it depends, what you perceive as sacrifice, how you perceive sacrifice, what it is, Everybody's perception is different, so that's just my perspective on that. But okay, man, do your thing, man. I'm off. I'm out of here. I'm gonna let you get to the next person, do what they do. All right, I like this entertainment shit anyway. This is all entertainment for me, so it's a good topic, talk about people. But yeah, it is what it is.
What did you come up here for then? If you can't answer the like, what did you? What was the point?
I did answer the question, but
you didn't.
It's like the question you want me to force, like, what do men sacrifice? Men sacrifice a lot, just how women sacrifice. It takes 2 people. It got to be a give and take for anything in life. Sacrifice. Men sacrifice a lot. You saying we don't sacrifice, so that's your perspective on it. I guess
change my perspective.
That you don't.
I'm asking Rico. What I'm asking you to do, I'm giving you the opportunity to change my perspective, and it's fairly easy. The way you guys are talking about it, it should be easy to change my perspective. All you have to do is articulate to me an example of how men sacrifice. That's all I'm asking for. If you can do that, I will change my view. If you can tell me something, if you could give me an example of how most men sacrifice for their women and children, I will change my view. I will. Matter of fact, I'll change the prompt.
So I'm gonna agree with you. And you, black men don't sacrifice. Men don't sacrifice. Yeah, I'm gonna just agree with you and just leave it at that.
Okay. Well, we did it.
First of all these people talking about attending school.
We don't care. We didn't do it, Joe. But I'll take a baby dub. I'm gonna take a baby dub on that one because he said he gonna agree. Even though he don't really agree. I'ma still hold, it ain't a dub, it's a U. It ain't a W, it's a single U. Oh, he came to do the Tootsie slide with the widow woman. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that. Keep tapping this thing, man. Tonight just said, not gonna hold you. I don't even think you could read. I didn't want to read that when he was up here because it was delicate. Rico is only worth $2. Here you go. Goodbye, Rico. I took the 2. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I only need haters and debaters in the comment. Haters and debaters coming up only. If you a hater and debater, stay up. If you're not, Driz not. Clear out the riffraff. I need to see what I got going. If you're a hater or a debater, come on up. I need it.
All right.
What up, Justin?
What's going on? So I'm not a hater, but I'm a debater just a little bit.
All right.
So men sacrificing. I'm gonna say that I don't necessarily disagree with you, but I know earlier you were talking about giving examples, and it's like, why is that so hard just to do? So I will give some examples.
Of what? Of how most? Hold on, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is what I'm saying. Before you give me an example, I want to make sure that the example you're going to give me is something that I can apply to most men. That how most men sacrifice for their women and children. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think for me, like, because I know you said outside of coming home, just outside of like working. So, coming home from, after work, I think like, catering, to the household, like maybe helping out with cleaning up or just releasing, like, I guess certain like gender roles. Like, I know for my household, I know this is a personal example, but for like my household, my dad, he would work, many hours doing construction. He'll come home, the trash needed to be, taken out. He'll do that. He wasn't like, if like food was, being prepared, he would make sure like, the kids ate.
How is this a sacrifice? This sounds like regular shit that he should have been doing. Probably should have been doing more of it. How is this a sacrifice?
Yeah, I think it's a sacrifice because most men feel like if they are going to work these, all these hours, then when they come home, they shouldn't be like doing, other work around the house. But my dad still sacrificed even.
But what should he be doing around the house? So if your dad didn't have kids and he worked, and when he came home, who would cook for him? Him. Who would clean up? Who would?
If he didn't have kids.
If he didn't have kids and he didn't have a wife, it's just him. He's single. He works. Yeah. He comes home. Who's cooking? Who's cleaning? Him.
Well, yeah, it would be him.
Who's grocery shopping? Him.
Right.
So he's not. So where's the sacrifice at? If he's doing the things that here's what I'm saying. I know sacrifice can't. I know what you're saying. Like you're saying, like, and you said it in there. You said men feel like this is a sacrifice, but that's the problem because men feel like doing the most regular, everyday task is a sacrifice because they feel like they shouldn't have to do shit. And that's not a sacrifice. You definitely should come home and help. Right?
Yeah. Right. But wouldn't that apply for the woman as well? So then wouldn't the
she does.
Right. So then if this men don't sacrifice because of the regular stuff, so then that means women aren't sacrificing either.
No, that doesn't mean I already gave the examples.
Mm-hmm.
Women sacrifice their bodies to have children. Women sacrifice their mental health to take on the emotional and mental burden in the household. And women sacrifice their money and they sacrifice their careers so that they could, stay at home and take care of the kids and take care of the men.
Then let's go there. So you said they sacrificed the mental burden of the house. That was one of the.
They sacrificed their mental health.
The mental health for the household. Then you said they sacrificed their careers. So then that gives credence to the example of the men that I grew up around. For example, like sacrifice, like coming home from work and then let's even scratch that. My mom went back to school. So my dad had to actually go to work and then still take care of us at home because my mom had to go to school at night. Although she was still sacrificing because she still had to work as well, he had to take care of the financial stability, but also he had to take care of us as children because she wanted to go back and further education.
So he had to watch his own kids? He had to watch his own kids?
But what I'm saying is it was a sacrifice because she did it. Because they had a balance, so they both had to sacrifice. He had to.
It's not a sacrifice then, if it's it's not a sacrifice if it's a balance.
I get what you're saying, but he had this. But it was a balance of sacrifice. It was like she had to sacrifice on.
That doesn't make sense. I'm just telling you, it's not. It wouldn't apply. Okay,
let me explain why it makes sense. Because on one end, she needed to get something accomplished, so he had to hold back on what he needed to get accomplished. And then when she finished her degree, then he was able to go and go back and do what he needed to do, whether it was I think he wanted to get some certification or whatever it was. So they had to balance that sacrifice. So they had to let go and forego certain things that they wanted to do. And then also too, even with children, not necessarily with my parents, but one of my uncles, he had a child that he didn't necessarily want a child, but because his wife wanted a child, he gave her a child. So that's still even.
So Justin, hold on, wait. So take it back.
What you're gonna say?
Hold on.
I know.
What am I gonna say?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
Okay, I was gonna say, most men want children. That wouldn't reflect what most men do. Most men want children, right? So saying that my uncle didn't want to have a kid and he did this big thing about impregnated this woman, which I don't think that's much of a sacrifice because you could sleep with a woman, whatever though. So he slept with the woman, he got a baby, whatever, and he got her pregnant. Okay, fine. But how is that how he didn't sacrifice shit in that case? And also most men want kids, so that wouldn't reflect most men, which that's what I was saying. But I want let Wrecker Ryan go, and then you can come back in. I just want to let him get his 2 cents.
Yeah, I made a sacrifice. I was an over-the-road truck driver making really good money, and I came home and took a local job making less money, so that my wife can go back to school to be a doctor. And now she's a doctor, and I'm here just driving local, making a little bit of money.
Yeah, but your wife is a doctor, so
yeah. So I had to sacrifice my career for my wife to advance her career to become a doctor. Prior to being a doctor, she was just a nurse. So So I made a sacrifice, came home from my career, and I own my own truck, my own trailer, everything. I had a whole business. Yeah. That I just gave up to come home so she could go back.
Because she's a doctor, she clearly makes like way more money than you ever would have made. So
it's arguable. I mean, as a business owner, your income potential is substantial. But I mean,
let's be for real. A trucker and a doctor ain't in the same.
There's trucking companies that make lots of money. Yes,
there are, but most trucking companies. Let's just be honest. Like I know money. I get it. I get the concept. A doctor makes more money.
My truck and trailer alone is 2 years of her salary as a doctor, and they're bought and paid off. Just my truck and my trailer. So, I mean, I'm 2 years ahead of her already.
Yeah, because she helped you do that.
No.
Yeah. Was she not with you? She wasn't with you when you did that?
When I bought my truck and trailer? Yeah, I bought my truck and trailer myself. She didn't help me do it.
Hold on, wait. Was she with you?
Like, we were married, yeah.
Then she helped you do it. I don't care. Sir, if you are married, hold on, wait. If you are married, you're not about to sit here and gaslight me and have me and try to tell me that my wife didn't. I'm not even talking about financially necessarily. I'm saying she helped you do it.
Your whole background is null and void if it's a married couple. That men don't sacrifice shit, women don't sacrifice shit. It's all together.
That's not true. No.
What do you mean?
That's not what I said. Wrecker.
You help me, I help her.
Wrecker.
That's how it is.
Wrecker. Stop. Breathe. Stop trying to argue. Listen to what I said. I've given this example many times, but I'll do it again. Women, and by the way, your situation is not typical, right? I don't know if you heard what Wrecker, can I finish anything that I'm saying? Are you okay? Is it okay if I can finish my statement before you?
Female doctors in America, yeah.
What? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That is not typical. So what? That means that there's no female doctors in America?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said. It's not typical. Your situation isn't typical.
Female doctors in America.
That's not what I'm saying, Wrecker. You should let me talk to your wife. I need to talk to somebody that's educated because you clearly don't understand what the fuck. You don't know English. You can't comprehend this conversation. This shit ain't that difficult. I'm talking about you sacrificing your quote unquote career for your wife's career. That is rare. Most men don't do that. That's rare.
Oh, okay. So I did make a sacrifice.
I never said no man. Hold on, Wrecker. Once again, you don't understand English. This doesn't say no men sacrifice anything for women. This is a general statement about, hold on, bro. Hold on. You talk too much for somebody that don't comprehend well. You got to stop. I'm trying to help you out. You're not comprehending what I'm saying. And it ain't even that difficult. This is talking about most men and most women. I asked Justin, I said, before you give me the example of how men sacrifice for women, please make it something that is common. When I said that women sacrifice their bodies for children, that's common. Most women have children. That is common. So that is a huge sacrifice that men don't do, can't do, whatever the fuck you want to say, right?
I didn't hear that.
Yes, I said it several times. I said it to Justin. I said it to the dude before. Right? Because this statement, hold on, Wrecker, because this statement is general. So if you can give me some anecdotal one-off or some random scenario of a man sacrificing, it wouldn't disprove what I'm saying. Is that what you were like seriously? What is the point in that line? You think I'm that dumb to put up a prompt where I'm saying no men sacrifice for their families ever? And then you come up here and go, I did sacrifice. And I go, cool beans. The fucking live over. Of course, that wasn't what I was saying. I'm saying, once again, most men don't sacrifice for their women or children, but they are quick to sacrifice. They are quick to sacrifice their women and children for themselves. They will sacrifice the relationship with their wife by cheating. They'll sacrifice their relationship with their children by ignoring them when they want. That shit happens way more than what you're describing in your relationship.
Yeah, we don't do any of that.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. You don't, but men do. As a group, we do.
Yeah, I'm not part of that group.
Okay, so, but you are part of men.
Man, I guess.
Yeah. No, you are a part of men. You're just not every man. I'm not every man. Justin isn't every man, right? I know.
Yeah, my wife did tell me earlier today that I am one of a kind.
There you go. Right? I can appreciate what you did for your wife. I love it. I did a very similar thing. Right? I get it. But I don't feel like I sacrificed shit, to be honest with you. But me personally, I'm not saying you did or whatever. It's my personal feeling, and I can hear how you did sacrifice your career or whatever. Fine. But to me, the reason why I feel like also, even when men, even in your scenario, your wife making more money than you now, you know that you don't have to, it ain't like you know that your wife's not going to just fucking up and leave you.
Oh, no. She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't about to go nowhere, right? But
yeah, she's good to go. I take care of her. All her needs are taken care of.
Exactly. But when
take care of the kids, you know, everything's good. We're a team, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's awesome. I think that's how it should be.
Compliment each other in every way that we can, you know.
And you think that's what I'm saying. You think that your scenario is common?
No, not at all. But
Okay.
I think more men should empower their women to strive.
No, I'm with you. Record. Hold on, wait. That's not what the conversation is about. I'm with you. I'm with the positivity. I'm with that shit. That's what I'm really trying to kick. But first we gotta make the point. We gotta help the men understand that most men actually don't sacrifice shit for their families. And we've been told this lie that going to work and coming home is a sacrifice. And that's what Justin was trying to tell me. That's what he was trying to say. Oh, my dad went to work and he came home and he cooked and cleaned. I'm like, that's what the fuck you supposed to do. How's that a sacrifice?
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice.
Every day I do homework, I cook dinner. I just started the dryer while we're speaking right now. I'm doing laundry.
It's a sacrifice when the other, okay. Your mom or your dad, it was, to me, that's balanced. If I'm going to, give you $50 and I know that you're going to give me my $50, like if I loan you $50, right? If I loan you $50, am I sacrificing $50, right? Like I guess in a technical sense you are, but you won't feel like you're sacrificing anything if you loan somebody $50 or $100, right? You don't feel like that, right? Now if you loan somebody $100 and it's your last $100 and then you're going to struggle, right, until they give you your $100 back, then so be it. But the scenario you're describing sounds more like your dad lent your mom $50 and he knew he was going to get his $50 back after she got hers.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
Why are there so many angry women in your chat?
I don't know. I don't see him. I'm not reading the chat. I'm talking.
They're like, oh, this guy wants a cookie for being a husband and a father. Like, what? Like, nah, bro, I'm just answering his background and telling my story of me and my wife. Like, nobody wants a cookie. Like, why don't you just be a girl's girl and be proud of a girl who became a doctor? Like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
You don't think they're proud of your wife?
I don't know. The hate is just real, bro. Like, the hate in America is like the realest thing that I've ever encountered. Like, especially on TikTok. Like, this shit is wild.
Interesting. Do you think that I think that
like your mom just called me a weirdo. Like, what? Come on.
I mean, they feel like it might be a
I
bit.
think it's your delivery. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I think it's more impact versus intent, and I don't think that the women are mad. I just think that the way, and I'm not saying that you are, but the way you're delivering it is from a misogynistic point of view. So it can be very triggering when you're with the things that you're saying. And I don't know you, so I'm not saying this, but I'm just going based on. And I think that's why he said, don't pay attention to the chat. Like, if you're having a conversation with him, just have a conversation with him. Like, if you were just having a conversation, because the chat will get you all twisted up.
Yeah, they got their opinions, and I got mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild, though, that there's like that much hate in the world. Like, I don't understand it, man. Like, we're all God's children. Like, why can't we just be kumbaya?
I think trying to like tone police people and not hold on, Raker. Also, you've been talking over people the whole time. I think that might be triggering too. But I think not trying to understand why they are feeling like that, to me, is a telltale sign. Like, if somebody says something about me, I want to know why you said it about me. My reflex isn't to get mad like 90% of the time. Like, my reflex is to be like, why? I wonder why they're saying that. Because I don't feel like what I'm saying is, should be triggering. But to me, the way you're reacting is like that of a guilty person. Like, what you're saying sounds sus. And you're just like, oh, they caught me. So let me like push back. Cause like I said, it wouldn't, like if it don't apply, let it fly. They're saying you're whatever. I'll be like, oh, whatever, that doesn't apply to me. Or I would be like, hey, you know what? Why are you guys saying that? Because I don't understand. Like, what did I say that made you guys feel that way? You don't even care to, it's like you already know that what you were saying was kind of sus. So you're just you know what I mean? So, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like weird, but I'm not even saying like that is what's happening, but it's like, that's the impression that it's giving. Because why wouldn't you be interested in, if you disagree, why wouldn't you be interested in why all of these people are saying the same thing about you? Could it be that they're right? Could it be that maybe they have a point?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, my wife is very happy, and I'm happy, and I think that our family is happy. We have 4 beautiful children. My wife.
Congrats. But what is the relevancy of that though? It's not a time for you to like grandstand and be like, we're doing great. That is weird. These are weird responses to that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to take some accountability. That's not a weird response after what I just said.
No, I don't think that's weird.
Okay. Okay. I think that's kind of strange. From what?
You guys have a good night. I mean, it was nice chatting with you for a little bit.
All right, brother.
I want to say this last thing, and I'm gonna jump off because you just said it. I'm going on record by saying I agree with you. But you said earlier, can somebody give me one example? So that's all I was just doing. But I do agree. I did want to say, and you don't have to answer it to me, but if you could just answer it once I get off. The second part, I'm just like, I know you kind of answered it, but like as far as like men would sacrifice their children, I was just kind of curious, like what exactly? I know you said about
they sacrifice their Yep.
But like, is it deeper than that, or is it just?
Why does it have to be deep? What's deeper than cheating?
Well, no, I mean it doesn't.
What you mean?
No, you're right.
Is it deeper than cheating? Goddamn, how much deeper we talking about here? Unaliving?
Nah.
Actually,
you're right.
Yeah, no.
Right,
So,
but I enjoyed the conversation for sure.
You too, Justin.
I enjoyed the live. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off.
All right, brother. Yeah, man. The boys, the men's be they don't be giving a fuck about their babies. They're sacrificing babies in a heartbeat. Men also, look, this is another way. This is how I know men don't be sacrificing for their women and children. What about the men who have babies with women who don't do shit for the babies or the women? Is that not still not sacrifice? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need debaters and haters to come up, man. If you in the queue, please be a debater or a hater. I need it. I ain't got that much time tonight. I ain't got the time to kumbaya. I need debaters and haters, man. Definitely keep tapping. Are you not entertained? Man, the cash out one time. Keep the live alive, man. $1 will do you. Definitely let's get some gifts going. God damn, my super chat is holding me down. Osa said, where's the sacrifice you did? Where's the sacrifice? You did your share. 2 on him. That boy done gone. He ran. He ain't like the chat. The chat be frying. The chat be frying people. The chat be frying people. Bear, what's good with you?
Yeah, so I came in. I don't know why, but Wrecker follows me, and I saw his live up there. I just wanted to pop in and see what's going on. But could I ask what you mean by like men don't sacrifice for their children?
Yeah, they don't inconvenience themselves for their kids, right? Like, not, I mean, you know, their kids have to appreciate you, Amy. They ignore the needs of the children until it's convenient for them. So they don't start watching the babies until the babies could talk and walk, till the babies are more entertaining or they're more self-sufficient. They don't really start spending significant amounts of time with the kids until the kids start playing sports or start playing video games or doing something that is a shared interest with the man. They don't talk to the children enough. They don't interact with the children enough in any meaningful way. And like I just mentioned, when men when they don't have access to the women anymore, they don't want to spend the money. They don't want to show up for the women or the children. If you have a baby with the woman, that's still the mother of your child, right? And we all know how men feel about the mother of their children after they not with them. Most men don't give a fuck. So
you're correct. You're correct. I agree with you 110%. So I'm not taking offense to it. Of course not. I really don't take offense to a lot. I just wanted to come up here and share a little bit of my story. Okay. If that's all right with you.
I would, okay, you can. I just wanted to let you know, I'm more looking for the general conversation, right? Because this isn't about you personally, because I don't know you personally. I think you're cool, but I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't attacking you. I don't know your story, but I'm cool with you sharing your story. If your story is going to show how men actually do sacrifice in general, how most men actually do show up for their women and children, or if you're going to use your story to show how men actually don't show up for women and children. Either way, but if you think you don't represent most men, then I don't, it's an anecdotal story, and it's like you're just going to be centering yourself needlessly.
No, I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah.
I don't have to explain myself. Thank you for having me up.
No problem, brother.
You have a good night.
You too, sir. Appreciate it. Lil Rose said, the trucker dude says, why is there so much hate? All the while, trucker dudes have the most disgusting conversations on the CB. Oh, man, that's funny. Andre, I appreciate you. For real, for real. For real, for real, for real. I need haters and debaters. I need the haters and debaters. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, family? We looking for haters and debaters only. Therapy starts at 100 an hour. You definitely gonna have to hit the cat. If you want me to listen to your story ain't got nothing to do with the prompt, you're gonna have to hit me off with at least $150 in there. Because we gonna be here for a while. Because we gonna be here for a little while. So you're gonna have to give me just a few coins. Since I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm cheaper and more convenient than a therapist. Am I a therapist? Absolutely not. So you get what you pay for. No exact equity. No co-pays here. No co-pays here, baby. Raw, uncut, unfiltered reactions. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. And you're gonna get to hear it in a not y'all. If y'all like, a lot of men like the way Trump talk. I'm gonna give it to you. No nonsense. Just all right. So if you in the queue still, I'm thinking you a debater or a hater. Please don't come up here agreeing. I'm dropping quick, fast. We booting quick, fast, and in a hurry. I ain't got the time. Y'all got to go to the movies. Nene, what's good? Nene, what's good with you? Oh, man, she was in the queue for a little while. What we got? How am I getting like Sinji? I haven't seen Sinji live really. I've seen her like recaps, but I don't know what she be doing on the lives. What they be looking like? Jovans?
My name is Javon.
Jovan, okay, he's a bunch of N's in the net, so I was confused. What's up, Jovan?
You know how usernames go.
I got you. I ain't mad at you.
But no, I actually came up here, not trying to be extremely anecdotal. I know how that goes with the live. I'm actually Vaughn on YouTube. I'm in the comment section often.
Bet. Appreciate it.
I just want to say it's a very specific type of man that will actually sacrifice, period. And I understand you're saying generally men don't sacrifice. I agree with that. But there are like this rare breed of man.
Yeah.
Like that will absolutely sacrifice everything. Like
I know. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with that breed of man. I'm very familiar with him. I know that man exists. I know that I've seen that man. 100%. I know. But
I think man is like underrepresented in a way. Like I think the percentage may be higher than what we give credit for.
Say that again?
I think the percentage of that man may be higher than what we give them credit for.
Hey, if I think it's 1%, it might be 300% more. So we are up at the 3%. If it's 3%, we'll up it another 300% to 9%. But it's not a significant amount of, it's not a significant enough number for us to really focus on them. They're still that extreme outlier. That's why I don't even like talking about them. I know those men exist, but it's just really, really, really low. Like you will meet one of those men in your life. And I'm not even talking about romantically. I'm saying you will meet like really genuinely like one, maybe two of those men. You ain't meeting a bunch of those men. You ain't meeting a like I met a handful of them. No, you haven't. You met one. You met two. Men are not like, it is extremely difficult for men to be selfless. Extremely difficult.
That's true.
Like
I agree with that.
we just like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like it's tough. It's tough. Trust me, it's tough. As a man, like I'm feeling it. Like it's like, God damn, man. But you know, women, it comes way easier because it's conditioning and blah, 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 blah. That's all it is.
I just like if they are very like sacrificial in whatever way, it's under extreme conditions. Like they have to extremely hate that woman.
To sacrifice?
Yeah, to sacrifice for like their kids or something. Like to sacrifice anything in their life is really very much out of spite.
Oh, that's weird. Why? How does that work? I don't understand that one.
Like, for example, those men that will take full custody of their kids. And then, you know, obviously they're like, oh, I take care of my kids full time, yada, yada, yada. But like, did you really want to take care of those kids or did you really want to hurt their mother in some way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they hurt the kids though. So how are they sacrificing?
Because they are like, in terms, they are sacrificing, like, you know, it's more money to raise children in the household. Like it's more, you're sacrificing more time for that. You're sacrificing like the thought processes to actually keep them, you know what I mean, on the straight and narrow.
Also, a lot of those men got women in the house that take care of the kids, or a straight up like a wife, you know, or they got a girlfriend, or they mama, or they aunts, or some woman is gonna come in and help them with that labor. So I don't know. I don't think men really, even in those cases, even out of spite, I don't think the men be sacrificing. Like
they sacrifice. It's like 6 months to 9 months total.
It's a small window of sacrifice. Yeah,
they gotta find, like, if they don't already have somebody in the QE, like they gonna find somebody, and that's
quick.
Not gonna take like too long, but they gotta court for real to get somebody to fill them shoes. But no, I was just thinking about that because you know, we all got our own like things that we go through and shit like that. But if they do sacrifice, it's definitely to either spite or to like show the next girl that like they're worth their time or whatever.
So is that a sacrifice? That's a tough call right there. I don't know. I'm not hearing that much of a like if you're sacrificing to manipulate, then you ain't sacrificing. You just being manipulative.
But they
how can you be selfishly selfless? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like selfishly selfless is kind of wild on this one. I don't know.
No, I get that. It's just like I feel like a sacrifice is any time that you're giving up something that you usually do.
Not necessarily. No. A sacrifice to me requires a loss.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta lose somewhere, right? So you're not losing. How are you sacrificing?
That's true.
Right?
I agree.
But you said money. Like I'll give you money, I guess, if you take care of the babies or whatever. Yeah, the money. But yeah, them niggas ain't sacrificing shit though. But I appreciate you coming up though, Javon.
All right, appreciate you. Thank you. Bye.
No problem. Karmic Slayer said, those men are so rare, they make documentaries of them. They make documentaries of the... Oh my God, man. They make documentaries of the men that be sacrificing, huh? Damn. Nobody said it's still a sacrifice. I don't know. I don't think it's a sacrifice. If you're not taking an L, how is it a sacrifice? What did you give up? You got to take an L to sacrifice, y'all. Tom Hanks plays all of them in movies. What's good with it? D3, appreciate you. Is we finished? Is we done? Right. I'm gonna go on and wrap it up then. We had a little time. Told y'all I spent a block. Look, we did an hour and 40 minutes. You know, we got a couple little 2-3 ops up in here. Nah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go on and if I had some ops, I'll keep it going, but I can't, man. I'm gonna go on and dip. I'm gonna slide, go eat me some food, get ready for the movies. About to go watch that Sonic 3. I thought we was gonna watch Mufasa, but you're not gonna watch that shit. My baby said. Appreciate you, Teresa, Nigel, Osa, Lynn, Pardon My Travel, Intently Purposeful, Amy, Andrea, Lil Rose, D3. Yeah, you late, D3. We only been here for an hour and 43, but I got to dip though. Oh, Sonic was funny? Okay. I can't wait to see it. Well, I can't wait for them to see it, actually. I could wait to see it, but I'm excited for them to see it though. But I'm gonna holler.